this is Stop Motion Studios, and instead of doing a review, I thought I'd change things up a little bit and do a mock. For people that don't know what that means and they're kind of new to the LEGO Star Wars world, MOC stands for My Own Creation. It's pretty much just I'm doing a Clone Wars LEGO battle mock. So, without further ado, let's get rolling. Let's start off with what the Clone Forces have to offer here. Or scratch that, let's start off with the actual set. Here we've got a bridge that was bombed, and so it's like destroyed in the middle, and it's being supported by pillars. Some rubble there from where the pillars were bombed. Right here we've got like a gate-like thing with more rubble in front of that, indicating there used to be a gate there, but it was destroyed. Clone hanging from a balcony. We've just got a random little doorway there for the droids to come from, and a little satellite. Moving across, we've got a building here with the clone hanging out, and there's the clone commander talking to an ARF trooper. The building was bombed recently, obviously. So, just to kind of show the bombed out bridge, the bombed building, this is definitely a war zone. That's what I was trying to implicate there. So, let's get moving onto this different sides. The clones, looks like they've got a little gun station there who's about to do battle with the droideka that broke through the gate. There's a super battle droid there, and they're coming from the little carrier, and they're coming through the pillars, and he's doing battle with the clone thing, the gun station. We've got two clones and a clone gunner with a chain gun doing battle with hordes of droids coming through the pillars, and there's much more to come. So they've got a good fight ahead of them. Looks like they kind of these guys up here were just kind of on guard duty, and then the droids showed up, so now they're shooting them, and there's some droids being shot. There's a dead droid and another dead droid, plus the chain gun guy. He's kind of doing a lot of damage on the droids. So yeah, anyway, clone troopers shooting at the droids, and the clone on the end there just got shot by the droids that are coming through on the other side of the bridge. It looks like you see a couple of dead clones there. It looks like there were clones stationed on that portion of the bridge as well, but they were killed and thrown off as the droids took it over. So yeah, that's what's happening on the bridge and right here. Looks like they called in some reinforcements. We've got an ARF trooper riding an AT-RT, a speeder with the new clone with the green markings riding it, just like in the battle pack. And we've got some clone troopers, clone reinforcements coming in, with a clone gunner with a bazooka leading the way. Looks pretty cool. More rubble from the bombed out building. So the clones do have a good fighting chance here. They do have some reinforcements coming in. It's not just these guys versus all those. Oh, plus those two. So, and there's a couple of rocket troopers up there. You can see they've got their jetpacks on, and they're shooting off into battle. Probably going to try to take out those droids. The droids are aiming at them, so they're about to do battle. Alright, that pretty much wraps it up for the clone side. Let's move on to the droids. This mock was pretty much supposed to just be like the clones are holding a city, the droids are launching a full-scale invasion, so the droids sent a pretty large invasion force to destroy the clones defending the area. So we've got the new droid carrier, which I will be reviewing eventually, and all of its droids are deployed, as you can see. And we've got one of the smaller droid carriers that I've already reviewed right there, and it was holding a bunch of super battle droids, and you can already see those two both have rockets. That one's already come through the pillars. Whoops. I just broke the bridge. So yeah, and there's still 3 more super battle droids to come off the assembly line there. So right here we've got the droids marching headfirst into battle as usual, like idiots. Idiots! They get slaughtered that way. Droids just don't believe in taking cover. Like, the only reason these guys aren't taking cover is because there is no cover. Because they stole it with the pillar rubble. So, droids just believe in marching headfirst into battle without regard to personal safety. Mostly because they're robots and they probably don't care that much, but those ones are just kind of marching through, but these guys are like, oh snap, those people got killed. There's clones shooting at us, so now they're shooting back up there. Got more droids about to be deployed on the assembly line right there, and a couple of security droids from the MTT, which I will also be reviewing, trying to protect them. Got a couple of the droid pilots over there tending to their vehicles. Looks like a pretty large invasion force coming through, so like I said before, the clones have a pretty big fight on their hands, and as I already mentioned, the droideka broke through there and destroyed and he's probably going to end up destroying the turret, unless the turret destroys him. I don't know if the turret could get through the shield or not, but there's also a super battle droid with a rocket arm. So, yep. And last but not least, we've got a stap up there, ready to do some damage. Probably going to end up taking out the rocket troopers. I could picture him just swooping in there. Man, I broke the bridge again. Swooping in there to try to kill those clones. So, next, as I'm going to do with all of my future MOCs as well, I'm going to give a brief battle summary of how I think this battle would end. Basically, here's what would happen. The droids deployed all their forces. Here they are. They're marching through. These guys are toast, these 2 guys, because they're getting shot at from 2 angles there and there. And so these guys are pretty much, they're dead. And since there's no one in the balcony anymore shooting at those guys, they're probably just going to stay there. The staff is going to end up taking out those 2 idiots that launched themselves headfirst into guns blazing stuff. Idiots. So the staff and those guys are definitely going to take out those 2 rocket troopers, however brave they may be. I'm thinking here, this turret will probably take out the droideka, but the turret is definitely going to be taken out by the super battle droid and or the dwarf spider droid, which I forgot to mention before. Yeah, there's a dwarf spider droid coming in through the gap there in the bomb bridge, so he's going to definitely do some damage. So far, these guys are dead, those 2 guys are dead, and that guy is dead. And so far, the droideka is dead. Maybe a couple of those guys die, but that's pretty much it so far for the droid casualties. Now, these guys are definitely going to take a toll on the droid forces here, because the droids are just, all they have are little blasters, and they're coming in single file through the pillar, so I could see these guys totally holding the line against them, unless they take over the second part of the bridge, in which case they'll have some air cover. The speeder, I just included the speeder because I thought it looked cool. It really has no practical use in this battle, because it's going to go, like, to about here and go, oh crap, there's stuff blocking the way, and then the dwarf spider droid will shoot him. Unless, maybe he could, like, run over the spider droid, fit through the gap, speed into here and run over everybody, but the odds of that are slim. He'd probably just crash into the rubble and explode. The AT-RT could do some damage, probably take out the dwarf spider droid, probably take out a couple of super battle droids. Also keep in mind, more super battle droids are coming into the battle from this side, and a lot of battle droids are still ready to come in from that side, so plus the reinforcements over here. Those are going to help a lot while holding the line against the droids. Now, the guy with the bazooka here, what I would, if I were the commander, I would just order him to take out this hunk of bridge and send it falling on top of the rest of the battle droids. That's totally what I would tell him to do, because that would pretty much wipe out all of these droids, or most of them. And then there would only be those droids left, and maybe a couple in the very back, like the security. The super battle droids would then have to go up against the AT-RT, a whole bunch of clones, and a clone on a speeder. And, oh, but they do still have the stab, so that could be a pretty big advantage. A couple of these guys will probably die before the reinforcements get there, just because there's so many droids coming through. All in all, I believe, since the Republic is smarter, they will win. I see no commander droids or anything, so they're pretty much... Looks like the security droids are in charge, and they're just pretty much sending everything in head first, so... The clones will probably be smarter than that. Use the bazooka to destroy the bridge, wipe out all of these, and finish the rest. Pick them off with the AT-RT, the speeder, and the chain gun. So that's pretty much... Oh, the stat might take out the AT-RT, but due to the chain gun and the bazooka, it probably will not be lasting very long. So that's just a brief battle synopsis of what I believe what would happen if this were a real Clone Wars battle. I just thought that was kind of unique. I don't really see any other MOCs that do that, so... This would make a good stop motion, but I don't have time to do that yet. I will be doing some of that this summer. This would definitely make a good stop motion. And as you've probably noticed, yes, I know, the entire building portion of this set, not the base plates, but all of the buildings, are mega blocks. Ugh. So, I have, rough estimate, 0 gray Legos bricks, so... Those I gypped off of my Mega Block aircraft carrier from forever ago. So, just, they work, whatever, no big deal. But eventually I do want to get actual Legos. Because that'd be nice to actually do Lego MOCs with Legos instead of Mega Blocks. So, the title's still going to say Lego Battle MOC because, hey, it's mostly Lego, just the buildings are Mega Blocks, so... Thank you for watching this video. This has been a Stop Motion Studios MOC. Rate, comment, subscribe if you want to see some more. Subscriptions will help me become a YouTube partner, thus creating revenue for me to get Lego bricks. So, rate, comment, subscribe if you like this video. Hope you guys have a great weekend. This is Thursday. I'll be uploading every Tuesday and Thursday as promised. Signing off. May the Force be with you.